seeing a few more people here. Oh my god, it's Boba Fett. And he's just motherfucker, there you go.
They didn't do well to like just let things go.
Harry was here, he could answer your question. I don't know.
Oh, I see why the labels weren't found.
See, now you know better.
Oh.
Is he coming back?
Yeah, he's just doing the wander, and I'm sure he's out of the Batmobile.
Oh god, I didn't notice Thunder. I didn't notice Thunderwing. What's his name? No, him. I know. I didn't notice him last.
It's a real crying shame that we never actually got this one out, just because it was quite a fun little issue with a little mystery of Overrun here, sort of confiding to someone about his suspicions about the quintessent involvement in Cybertron. And, you know, ultimately the reveal would have been that he's talking to the guy we've already seen is the traitor in this. So it was just quite a nice setup here, and some pretty lovely artwork from Alex. That was the double post squares. And we were having a great time with Energon. You know, I mean, obviously I was upset about Age of Wrath not finishing as well, but, you know, it was strange with Energon. It wasn't sort of, you know, the book everybody thought of straight away with Transformers, but I ended up having an absolute blast with Energon. It was littered with this stuff. It was patently preposterous. So we did this, and then, you know, we did that as issue 76 or 77. And then issue 78 was, oh, there is no 78, everybody's dead, which were the rest of it. And we sent it off to Hasbro, and Rob sent it off on a memo dated 1st of the 4th, or 04 or 01, as it was American way round. You know, very clearly, bold text, you know, sort of, they'll get the gag, I'm sure. So time goes by, and nothing from Hasbro. And Rob, by now, is getting very nervous. This thing that looked like a good idea at the time, he's now looking career-threatening. And finally, Rob sort of bites the bullet and phones, I can't remember both names, one guy's name was Vinny. And you know, he's saying, you know, Vinny, did you get the overview for the next couple of issues? And there's a sort of silence, and Vinny says, yeah, I had a concern. And the concern boiled down to, what's this about issue 78 and there's nobody left alive? And Rob's like in a terrible quandary now because he's missed the joke, and it's now a case of backtracking and explaining the joke. And so he's saying to him, hey Vinny, what's the date on the memo you've got there? And he's like, 0401, yeah, but what's that? On Monday? And what is that? And finally, the little light bulb went on the other side of this phone conversation. And again, dreadful silence on the phone. Rob tells us much better than me, but absolute awful silence again. And then suddenly it's just like, oh, you guys! Whoa, you know, and he's like, hey, has whoever the other guy was seen this yet? And Rob's like, I don't know. He goes, no, he has. I'm going to put it on his desk. And so this thing, and thankfully, they thought it was a great gag. But I think afterwards we just thought, we're never, ever doing that again. Expansive with my storytelling, I guess. You know, nowadays, I'm so aware of the larger fan community that I think I would just be more cautious with, you know, rocking boats too much, you know, and just introducing stuff. You know, I really want to sort of be aware now that people care very deeply about this stuff, and I possibly was a little fast and loose with my storytelling back in the 80s and 90s. So I think that would probably be the difference.
Never better, sir. What is all this stuff? Oh, never, Frederick. Transformers, they're on special. A mix, a football, a tool set, and just in case, a book on interior design.
Jeffrey, I hate to break this to you, but you're about 10 years too late. Your boys Frederick's age don't play with toys.
Oh! Transformers! I've been looking for Razor B since like October! I'm a scalper. I'm not honest. You've raised fortune. Well, 5 if you include. Now before Razor B, I will crush you.
They brought back Peter Cullen and Frank Welker to act together, doing the Megatron and Optimus voice for the entire episode as 2 characters. So I personally suggest that one. If you want to see, which would you rather see, that one or Panty and Socket?
That one.
Both!
Because everyone, the Panty and Socket one was recent news, this one's a lot more interesting. So I give you, and you're going to love this because there's tons and tons and tons. I wish I could pause this thing, but we'd be here all day. There's tons of designs in this that are inspired from different Transformer stuff.
Spanning empire is nearly complete. You are all retained. Those not worthy have been eliminated. But there is a final challenge that will decide which of you will be named Emperor. Sir, we have conquered faraway planets, decimated entire nations, and slain some of the most fearsome beasts among the stars. Can we
Tripod.
My best. Leaving the task and it shall be done. Enough! For he who would claim the throne, one final glorious quest.
I want to keep in mind one thing that's interesting about this too. You have the Alpha Trion character and his 2 disciples, Megatron and Optimus, more or less. And it's kind of almost like a foreshadowing to the movie's storyline. It's very weird.
Spread word of my grandeur, and to each planet of the Imperium, carry our most hallowed relic, the eternal symbol of our people, the sacred, undying flame of Azeroth. Nice shortcut. Watch the paint button. Can't we just run away? I ain't running from no sucker punching chump. How about just this once? How's that work thing coming, Kiva?
It's not ready yet.
There is nothing to stop me from assuming my rightful seat on the throne.
And you're part of it.
You should have thought of that before you left home. It's probably a big throne. Following their transspatial lift was a clever idea. I appreciate you finding them for me. Hey, thanks, buddy. I don't know what was up with that guy back there. Surrender, defiler. Until you're shut it out at the door. Hey, who you calling defiler? What's defiler mean?
come to about the end of Sunday, which is technically the end of the official convention. As you can see, I'm currently on the hunt for a Tim Hortons or some form where I can buy food. Because, in all honesty, I paid about insanely too high prices for food in the convention hall. Not to mention, I will say this now, the bar, I understand that the bar staff is new, but it took them at least like 30 minutes to get us a drink. Not to mention, the burger that I ended up getting was so underdone, you would not believe it. Like, it had that like barbecue sauce on it and shit. Like, half the shit that was even on this burger wasn't even in the menu. But whatever. Yeah, aside from that, I don't know, I'm just kind of going by the seat of my pants right now, just going on a little adventure. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting any closer to where I actually need to go. I may just be walking further and further away. But if I find a Timmy's, that'll be the greatest thing ever. Just get myself like a sandwich or some shit like that. But yeah. If I suppose, unless there's something on Monday, yeah, you know, thinking about it, there's probably not going to be much on Monday, so I say this is the end of the vlog. So, stay tuned for when I return home, stay tuned for my haul video, however small it is, and my little final thoughts on the convention. See you, everyone. Alright guys, I didn't know this until I came in. Okay, I'm done. So for the first time, it's actually going to be Mal and Techno's Excellent Adventures. Excellent! Aha! I have successfully got a pigeon on camera. This is awesome vlogging at its best. And here we have the domestic Toronto pigeon. Pretty tame. The creature can hide behind a person's arm. And apparently also does not like being on film. Crap. Remembered it this time.
Oh, excellent, good.
Alright. So you enjoying the convention so far?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been really good. Really nice and busy, which is great. It's great to see so many people.
Well, yeah, I heard a lot about you from the auto assembly guys. They're like, dude, Simon Furman's coming? Oh, you're gonna enjoy yourself. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I love these conventions. It's always good fun. Very nice meeting.
Thank you.
Do you want to get a picture?
Sure.
Somebody will take a...
Are you doing primal? A cowardly Irish retreat is not a crack. That's my way.
Nice. Okay, next up.
Femputer, that's a fembot! Okay, I lied, this isn't it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not sure if you can see it from here. The red sign is Tim Hortons. I found a Tim Hortons, goddammit! Haha! Haha! Glorious day is mine!